Hi, Kim here with Art Classes for Kids, and today I'm here with my students. Here we've got Betsy right here. We've got my twins, Jet and Lily. And what's up, Betsy?
School.
School's up.
School's up.
This is that time of year. School's starting. And what grade are you in?
I'm in 5th grade now.
5th grade. And Betsy is a classmate with my 5th grade twins. And so, since it's time for school to start, we are going to make something for school that's fine art, but it's a little on the craft side, but we're going to do it with a twist. What we're going to do is we are going to be making our own custom erasers today. And our custom erasers are made with the amazing eraser clay. And this clay is by Sculpy.
Nice.
We're going to make some pencil tops. The pencil tops are inspired by the artist Brian Donnelly, whose character is known as KAWS, and a lot of people just call the art KAWS. The supplies you'll need for this project are Sculpy's amazing eraser clay. You can get this at most craft stores. You can also get it at art supply stores on the clay, the clay row.
Amazing!
And it's about $10 for this packet. What it comes with, let's open it up, find out. What it comes with is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It comes with 6 different colors of clay, eraser clay, and it also comes with 2 sculpting tools. This one looks like a plastic knife with like a burnisher on the end, and this one looks like a poker and some kind of a slicer. So you'll need that. The only other things you're going to need are toothpicks. So maybe you have some of those in your kitchen. Oh, would you like to take one?
Yes,
okay, there you
please.
go. Toothpicks, you guys, have a toothpick.
Or few.
And we also need pencils. So you can choose them, any kind of colors, whichever standard pencils, ones with designs, you decide. And you're going to need one more thing, and that is a glass pan to bake it in the oven. Okay, who's ready to get started?
Me.
All ready? So what should we do, Lily?
Well, first, you should preheat your oven to 250 degrees Fahrenheit.
So it's ready when we're done creating our eraser sculpture. Now, the first thing we're gonna do is open up our packets of clay. And while we're doing that, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about Brian Donnelly's art. His character is called KAWS, and this is a KAWS image right here. His main character is like, kind of like a Mickey Mouse character with X eyes. And you know what? He's an American artist. He was always intrigued by street art and graffiti, and he used to draw things on top of images like bus stop advertisements. He would put a new face on it, and it would look a little bit like this character with the kind of elephant ears and the X eyes. And then he took that and turned it into 3D when somebody asked him if he ever wanted to make a toy out of his character. Then he started making them 3D, and then he started making them really big. And as you can see right here, here's one that is, like as big as a couple of story high building. So after he comes up with his main character, people would say, hey, that looks a little bit like Mickey Mouse. Well, that was intentional because he takes iconic characters in our pop culture and he turns them into his KAWS style of character. So a few examples would be, this one is Tweety Bird. This one is Cookie Monster.
This one is Pinocchio.
Pinocchio, let me see that Pinocchio one. The Pinocchio.
Oh wait, and I think I see.
Oh, what's this one?
I broke the clay.
Oh, that's okay. What's this one?
This one is Michelin Man.
Michelin Man, and he's done this
And
in all
also
different
I
colors.
see Jimmy Cricket.
Oh, so there we go.
Forget about this dude.
Oh, this dude is, if anybody knows, tell us in the comments. This is some gamer dude.
I know it.
Who is that?
This is.
You would know the gamers.
No, it's not actually about gaming.
What is it?
It's his name is Astro Boy. If you guys ever heard that, comment down below.
Astro Boy.
And this one reminds me a little bit of like a bunny.
Best
Okay,
bunny.
so let's get started. Okay, we're
I
choosing
got
one color for the face.
Green.
And then we're gonna take that block and we're only gonna cut off 1/3 of a block of clay.
Like
so if you divided them
this
into 3
much.
even pieces, it's one of those.
So like about this much, I think.
Okay, so do
So
a third.
about
Make
this
sure,
much?
so a third is less than half.
So about this much, right?
That looks like half, Lily.
A bit less.
Make sure it's gotta be, yeah,
Yeah.
you would have 3 equal parts and it would be a third.
I'll do my
Then you're
bit
gonna
less.
take that and you're gonna roll it in your hand and make a ball. The dull side, the flat side, and you're gonna push it in like that. See, like that. And just hold it. Try not to mush your ball and make your ball flat. Take your knife and you're gonna push it to the right. Like that. So now it looks like on a profile, it looks like a helmet or maybe like a Pac-Man if you turned it sideways. Anyway, this shape, you get like that, and then you're going to pinch the bottom a little bit, just a little, because that's gonna be its lip, or its mouth. And then you're gonna take your knife and you're gonna put 3 grooves in it with the sharp side. Watch this. Watch this, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Cut,
It's kind of like his lip like hangs down. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we're going to add the X eyes. So how we get the X eyes is we're gonna take our toothpick and we're gonna press the tip. We're gonna press the tip like this. And go here and then cross it. Then we're gonna go across over here and go here.
X
And
eyes.
here. And now we have our little cross eye pieces to it. Okay, you guys still have a pencil around. You're gonna go like this, and then you're gonna take your knife and you're gonna go like that, and that's how you know how much you need. Okay, so all you need is one chunk like that. And watch what I do next. I'm going to cut it in half.
I have too much.
Okay, set one aside. And now what you're
Except
gonna
the
do is-
bigger cube.
Okay, here we go, back to the fractions. Now what we're gonna do, back to the fractions, is we are going to take our thing and we are gonna cut 1/3 off and keep 2, so we have a big one and a small piece. A big piece and a small piece. Boom. A big one, a thin one, and a thicker one.
Bam!
Just like that. Now we're gonna roll each piece into a ball in our hands. Looking good.
Why is it a bit bigger?
Because these are the ears on the side, and we're gonna take 2 of these balls and stick them together. Actually, we're gonna make like a double snowman. You're gonna take your 2 stacked balls, and on the side, you're gonna put a slice halfway through. It's kind of like 2 stacked Pac-Mans.
Cool.
Once you get 2 stacked Pac-Mans facing the same way, you're going to pinch apart the top and bottom of each of those little slits. And sideways, it might look like 2 little kind of hearts or 2 little open
One big
mouths.
heart and one small.
Yeah. So now let's make a
Amazing.
matching one. Now take your other half of your rectangle that you cut
Now this
and
looks cool.
cut one side smaller than the other. What was the next step? Who can remember after you cut this?
Cut once. You
What
roll
did you
them
do?
in your hands and circle them.
And you roll them into 2 balls. We are going to stick these on the side, but before we attach them, we want to make sure they're going to stay once we are erasing on a pencil and putting some pressure on them. So we got to do 2 things. We need to scratch to attach, and then we're going to put some toothpicks in for extra support. So I take a toothpick and I'm going to scratch where
Make
the
like
ears
a little
are going to
tic-tac
touch the
board.
side.
Like,
Oh, okay.
like a little tic-tac
So
board.
crosshatch, cross one direction and then cross the other direction. And then go to the ear and scratch it a little bit too. That's where it's going to attach, but don't do it yet. Scratch, scratch, scratch.
Just turn
And
it
then
over
you're going to
way
take
too
a
fast.
toothpick and you're going to break 1, 2, 3, and 4 little pieces. But they gotta be short, otherwise it's not gonna work. Once you've scratched to attach, now you're gonna put to the side of where the X eyes are, you're gonna put 2 of these in here, right over the scratches. See? And then you're going to take and make sure the smaller portion of the ear is at the bottom, and you're gonna push it through the toothpicks. Just like that.
It kind of looks
like that. And there's our little basic KAWS face. So we've got our ears, we've got our crisscross eyes, and we've got our lip with the little grooves in. Now we can make it really easy and just stick our pencil into the back of the head like this, and then rub the clay over the metal part of the pencil really good, like that, and rub in the back of the ears to the back of the clay, and then go to the front, and I mushed my face a little. Oops. So now I'm gonna have to readjust it. And you have your basic KAWS head. Once you've made 1 or 2 or many more eraser tops for your pencils, then you're going to take the tray. And in the tray, you will just lay your pencils in there. So you're gonna be baking them with the pencils on. Before you put them in the oven, make sure that you've got these, squeeze the clay and squeeze it right on top of the pencil so it can't come out. Like shake it and make sure that it's not falling off. And we've got this one right here. Okay, and now we're ready to put them in the oven. We're back after baking our erasers with the pencils on them. Everybody, grab an eraser that you made.
so fun.
Oh, yeah, I made this one.
Okay, look, there's so many cool designs.
Here's my little cookie monster.
Here's
Woo!
my little devil thing.
And what's yours, Chet?
And
Yours
masterpiece.
is just
Like
a
a
simple basic KAWS, right?
Yeah, with blue and orange ears.
I love it. And there is your back to school art project.
That was
Yeah.
kind of like a bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Yes, inspired by KAWS. No one else will have this at your school but you. Or you can just make them for all your friends that you missed over the summer. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I would
back to
love to
school
see,
gifts.
I would love to see how yours turned out, and I hope you made these. If you did, please take a photo and post it with
Post it on Instagram and tag it with Art Classes for Kids. We would love to see your creations.
and don't forget to
Smash that like button.
smash the like button. You love to smash all the buttons. What else should they do?
They should subscribe.
And share with your friends. And hopefully we'll see you again in our next video so you can make more cool art with us.
Bye.
Keep making cool art.